All right, Coach, we're getting into that time of the year where you get a lot more splitting up and a lot of big meets on the schedule. You're headed out west with a big batch of distance runners out to Mount Sac. You know, First off, break out the competition because there's a lot of big names that come out west every year.
Yeah, on the distance side of things, everyone heads out west to find that sunshine and that cool weather at night. We're definitely gonna throw our names in the ring there and try to come out with some regional PRs.
So the distance group has had a pretty solid year going back to the fall with cross country. What are you looking at out of this group, and kind of what's the spot of the training regiment right now as far as turning in these kind of big times that you're expecting in a meet with as much competition as there is?
Right now, you don't want to let off the gas too much. We still have some pretty big meets after this one, but we do want to freshen up a little bit because we want those regional marks, and that's what the season is gearing towards, regional marks, qualifying for nationals. So we definitely want to freshen them up just a little bit.
Got a couple of pretty good performances at home with the Miami duels. Sean turning in the top 1500 time in the MAC to this point. Lesha cracking the top 10 in the steeplechase. Jake doing some good things in the steeplechase on the men's side as well. What has your impression been of the progress that this group has made as they're starting to really get into the meat of the outdoor schedule?
We want progress every meet. That's the name of the game. With this past home meet, we had a little bit of unfortunate weather, but we were able to persevere through that and end up with what is probably going to be on the outside of regional marks. But that's the name of the game. We want those guys to guys and girls to kind of get that experience going quick. So when we go to meets like Brian Clay, Mount Sac, the MAC meet, we're prepared for whatever conditions, whatever competition we have to face.
Result-wise, what are you expecting out of this group this weekend?
Regional marks, PRs. We'd like to see Alessia right around 10:10, 10:15. We think she's capable of that. Sean and Chris, we want to see them right around the 3:43 mark for 1500. Jake's had a really good steeple already, so we want to see him knock those times down. But the list goes on. Gabrielle, Ellie, Zach, David. We want those people to and Ben as well. We want them to really get those close to those regional performances.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, Sean, Jake, heading out west to the Mount Sac meet this weekend. A pretty big opportunity to turn in some pretty big times against some pretty good competition out west. What are your thoughts facing a field this deep this weekend?
Pretty excited. We have a pretty small group getting to go, having the opportunity to go out there. So I'm just really excited to see that kind of competition. We don't get that all year round. So just get out with the best and then be able to put our nose in it and just go for it. Pressure's off and just get to go race and see how much our work is paying off.
Yeah, and to kind of build off of that, I mean, we're taking a small group out there to really go after some big marks and see what we can do against some of the most elite competition out in the country. So yeah, we'll go see what we can do.
Hey, Jake, you've done some big things already this season in the steeplechase. Any kind of a goal that you've got individually in the back of your mind heading into this race?
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of good competition. There's a lot of 850 guys, which I'm trying to make a little bit more of a bigger impact with my time to make a more definitive regional mark. So really just go out there, work on form, work on some of the small mechanical stuff, and just compete.
And Sean, you put up a pretty good time leading the MAC in the 1500 amidst some pretty rough conditions at the home meet this weekend. How do you see this playing out with hopefully a little bit better weather to work with in a pretty fast field?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Based on historical records of this meet, most of the heats really get rolling. So kind of be able to just put myself in it and try to run a regional mark and get myself in there. And just kind of practice being in a really competitive situation and being able to run with the top guys and just be comfortable running at that kind of level.
All right, good luck this weekend, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Maria, Alessia, second year in a row that you head out west to the Mount Sac Relays, a pretty prestigious meet for distance runners and a chance to really get some big times in. Drawing off your experiences from last year, what do you expect to find and what are you looking forward to most out of this weekend?
I think it really helps having this be our second year. It's always really fun to go out west, but you're a little more nervous your first time out there. So it's just great to have the experience. We kind of know what to do, know what to expect. So yeah, this will be really nice to go out there for the second time.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be able to get some different competition to compete against. And I mean, last year I was in the open section, and I got lucky to get in the invite section this year. So hopefully get to compete against higher level athletes.
And Maria, you've got the 5K. Last year you ran the 10K. What's kind of what you're looking to get out of this meet, in addition to just a regional qualifying mark to really lay the foundation for a big postseason?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, I love the 10K, but the 5K really helps my 10K and vice versa. So I'm just looking forward to going out there and just running the fastest that I can and putting myself in a good competition with all those fast girls in the heat. It'll be really great, and you get great temperatures, great like race days. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited and just gonna put my best foot forward.
And Alesha, you've done some big things historically in the steeplechase. Obviously, the weather didn't quite work out to be ideal at home last weekend. So coming out west, hopefully better weather. What are you looking to get out of this race?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited because I already got my regional mark out of the way, so I don't have to worry about rest of the season trying to just hit that mark. I get to have more fun this weekend and hopefully get closer to that school record of 10:10 or under. So yeah.
Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.